Hi guys, just filming from a little bit of a different angle today. Looks like hopefully there's nothing embarrassing in the background, but the lighting is a little better on this side of the room. So I'm going to be writing up a blog post with a lot more detail than what I'm about to share, but this is a little sneak preview, I guess. And I'll share with you the link to the post when it's ready. But I've been seeing a lot of posts and comments to the effect of, no need to try on your jeans once a week. That should be the least of your worries. And, don't worry about six-pack abs during a pandemic. And I really do agree with all of that. But I have seen it, in other words, this is not the time to be hard on yourself. I never encourage you to be hard on yourself, but especially not now. Be gentle with yourself. But also, I've seen those kinds of sentiments applied to the idea that then there's no reason to focus on your nutrition, because the only reason to focus on your nutrition would be to get those six-pack abs and lose weight and fit into a certain pant size, right? Wrong. You probably knew I was going to say that, but I don't think it's intuitive for everyone, right? If it's like, okay, we're going to let go of a weight loss goal right now. Okay, fine, but that's not an argument for not trying at all to eat healthy. And the reason is because what we eat has an enormous, incredible impact on how we feel, on our state of mind, our emotional state, our sense of well-being. And for that reason, I think it's really more important than ever to pay attention to nutrition and the nutrients that we're getting in the food we eat. And I'm using this not as an argument, again, to be hard on yourself, right? Don't beat yourself up if you have been turning to convenience foods. But also don't just say, well, I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to bother. There are challenges in shopping. Things are out of stock in the stores for sure. All of those are real challenges, obstacles, problems. Those are very real. And, don't beat yourself up if the nutritional value of the foods that you're eating is not what it normally is. All I'm saying is don't just totally dismiss it completely. Let's still do what we can to get a nutrient-dense diet that serves us physically, mentally, and emotionally. I just wanted to remind you that there is an emotional piece of it, an emotional aspect to it. So just a few examples of nutrients that can really, really help with your mental health. Specifically relating to depression was just a few of the ones that I jotted down, and I'll be sharing more of the research links when I write up the blog post. But it's really important that we get enough vitamin D. And I take supplements of vitamin D, but food-based sources include eggs, fatty fish, cheese, and then there are foods that are fortified with it. You can check out your milk, check out your orange juice container. It might be fortified with vitamin D. Sometimes almond milk is too, but look out for that. Vitamin D is really important. We're all spending less time outside too. So that's a big one. And I try to cover all my bases, and even if I'm taking supplements, I try to also, it's not an excuse to just eat food that has like zero nutritional value. I still try to get vitamins in my food too. Another one that's really important is magnesium. Has a calming, soothing effect. Maybe you've experienced that if you use I use magnesium lotion at bedtime. And again, I'll share some of the studies on this. I'm not just making it up, I promise. But food-based sources of magnesium: nuts, legumes, whole grains, and leafy greens. Zinc is another important one. Food-based sources of zinc are nuts and seeds, whole grains, leafy greens, and meat. I think this is a big reason why my mental health really suffered when I tried to become a vegetarian. Meat really has a lot of different vitamins and minerals contained in it. And at least for me, again, everyone is different, and some people do great on a vegetarian or vegan diet. For me, I really felt terrible. And when I went back to eating meat, it improved almost immediately. Just my experience. Another one that's really important for mental health is healthy fats. If you're not eating enough fat in your diet, you're really, really going to feel off. So you guys know the sources of healthy fats, things like olive oil, avocados, nuts and seeds, olives. What else am I not thinking of? I think those are the main ones. Coconut oil. And what you might be noticing in all of this is the foods that I'm mentioning are things that you are encouraged to eat on, in the plate it method, in the container system. And I think sometimes we lose sight of the fact that, okay, so we have these nutrition plans, right? And it's telling you what to eat. It's telling you how to structure your meals. And maybe you have a weight loss goal. That's the reason you're doing this meal plan. But it's not just about that. Really, foundationally, the reason to do one of those meal plans, again, this is my approach as a coach. The reason to follow one of those meal plans is to nourish your body, to feed it the nutrients it needs. And when you do that, also in combination with activity and stress reduction and other factors, right, your body moves to a healthy weight. But even if you're setting aside the weight loss goal for now, there's still a reason to feed your body a nutrient-dense diet that includes enough protein, that includes healthy fats, that includes a lot of fiber. It's not just for weight loss. So that was just a reminder. I see, hi, Erin. I see people hopping on. I'm just actually about to wrap up. I'm going to close it out so that you can go back to the beginning and watch. But definitely, once you have watched, let me know, what do you notice in terms of how food affects your mental health? How have you experienced that in your life and your body? All right, I'll see you soon. Take care.